Pipe play, this is where this will come in handy a little bit, just to hopefully you guys can see. Whenever just like your ready position, you want to be as athletic as possible. When they're coming around the pipe, what I don't like, and I think it causes people problems with, they always say, don't give it inside pipe, play that pipe, hug that pipe, hug that pipe. Well, if I want to be in my ready position, and this is my ready position here, I'm giving up a ton of inside pipe if my foot's in the pipe. But if my foot's on top of the pipe, on the pipe, I can be in my athletic position, and my ribs are hugging that pipe, and I'm still fluid and being athletic. Because you see kids coming here, they stand up tall, hug that pipe, and then they can't get anything off wraparound shots or anything like that. So I always say put your foot on the pipe. Your ribs should be on that pipe as well. So if there's anything like a shot wide, you can go reach it, but also you're more athletic and you're not locking yourself up thinking you're here and you're not going to move. Because when they come around that pipe, you're probably still going to have to move. As a righty here, when they're coming around, I always just jam my stick right here so I know where it is. So what you don't want is your stick out here protecting nothing. Because for you make it off stick side save, you got to go even farther. So just when they come around, I put my foot on the pipe. I'm here. My stick's covering it. I know I have two spots to save: karate chop down low or punch across. Because those are the two spots I'm giving up. The one thing that I'll say is when you come around, goal line extended. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but if I'm here, I will drop my back foot on the goal line extended by keeping my toes forward. So if I'm playing that pipe here, I'll drop my back foot here. Because what that does is that still seals that back pipe, but it takes away that 5-hole. My 5-hole is now gone. If I'm playing the pipe like this rather than this, because that opens up the 5-hole. Or if I'm here, if they want to wrap around, it's got my foot is pretty much halfway in that cage. So if they want to do a wraparound, they got to take 3 more steps to get around to reach me back here. And then if they do a wraparound shot, I'm stepping down the line to cover this pipe rather than out. So if I step out, I create negative space behind me, and that one wraparound shot can go in no matter what. So I'm here, and they're wrapping around. I'm stepping down the line like this to cover that back pipe rather than stepping out right away, because then it just opens up so much behind them. I taught match stick to stick inside and then step down the line. So they fake high and drop their stick, drop your stick, and step down the line. They go across. If they come around and go across, your stick's matching theirs. Hopefully you're double the size of their head. Nah, that's hard. Unless they so unless they dive across, which you can't dive anymore. So I always be here and explode down the line. So takeaway high, punch across, or karate chop down low. So just playing the pipe with your foot, stepping down the line, and decreasing that 5-hole is something that has been a huge help to me playing the pipe. Pipe to pipe feed, so fast break 4 and 3s, boom, boom, right across. It's kind of a 3-step process I like to get across instead of just running across and throwing your body. You kind of want to be as efficient as possible. So if the ball is on the left side, throwing to the right side, I'm playing that pipe. My first step is on that goal line extended or inside the cage. So it opens up my body, and then I just step right out at the shooter. So then I take a 1, 2, and I'm here in 3 steps. So same thing if it goes the other way. I drop step. My foot opens up. Like I said, my toe controls my hips. So once my toes point to the next shooter, my hips are already there, and I'm stepping out. With that being said, I throw my stick as far as I can into the net here to take up more room. And just by doing this, I'm taking up half the cage. So hopefully it hits me. Or when I'm stepping out inside out of the cage. If it hits me here, there's no review that's going to say that ball was in before I made that save of coming out. So I always step inside out. So you step down the line, throw that stick, and step out to make that save and be ready. Yep, just so I put my foot right on the goal line extended, and my body's in the cage, and I'm coming out. Because if I go on my arc or I step in front of the cage, I'm not even in the net. Like if you're shooting right there, this whole net's wide open and I'm not in it. So if I step in the cage here, right, I'm taking up half that net. So the odds of me getting hit with a shot are better than not by going in front of the cage. So I always go inside out. All right, and then just the muscle memory, rapid fire repetition is just have them here, have them 1, 2, 3, just that quick steps going back and forth every time, just the repetitive motion.